Want to bring in a new congressman, we think. He's a Congressman-elect, Mike Lawler, out of New York. He has not been sworn in. Officially, we can't call you a congressman yet, but thank you for your time. Question: did anything change overnight, or are you looking at the same situation today at 12 noon when you reconvene?
As I understand it, there were multiple conversations that were had overnight. We will see if we're going to have a conference this morning or not, but I'm prepared to reconvene at noon and vote for Kevin McCarthy for Speaker. The overwhelming majority of our conference has supported Kevin from the beginning and will be supporting Kevin to the end. We are not going to be held hostage by a handful of members who refuse to negotiate in good faith. Kevin has made over 20 rules changes to address their concerns. And at the 11th hour, they moved the goalpost once again, trying to get more out of Kevin in exchange for their vote. He said no. And yesterday, when we had conference, Scott Perry was asked very directly by Kevin in front of everybody, what else do you want? And he couldn't articulate it. Frankly, it's shameful, it's embarrassing, and they're proving themselves incapable of governing. This is about the fact that the American people elected a House Republican majority to be a check and balance on the Biden administration. We cannot get about that work without electing a speaker. So Jim Jordan's committee on judiciary to do their investigations, guess what? Can't do it. Securing the border, guess what? Can't do it. Reining in wasteful spending, guess what? Can't do it. These 19 individuals have tried to hold the rest of us hostage, and they have no plan and no person to be the speaker. They keep talking, oh, compromise. Well, guess what? There's 18 of us from Biden districts. What compromise do they think they're going to get when they're trying to extract so much out of Kevin McCarthy?
Mike, I wonder if you could tell us if the former President Trump's statement that he just put out on Truth Social will have an impact. Just one of the things he said is, do not turn a great triumph into a giant and embarrassing defeat. Do you know if that will be persuasive to anyone of the 19 who are holdouts at this point?
Well, it should be. Most, if not all of them, are strong supporters of the former president. And, you know, they should heed his warning. I mean, the bottom line here is this. We have been elected to a majority, 222 members. Yes, it is slim, but guess what? It is a majority. And we were elected to do a job, the commitment to America. And Kevin McCarthy led that effort to flip the House. And we are the only ones who have won consistently during his tenure. So for these folks to continually try to push back and try to upend the conference for their own personal gain, whether it's notoriety in the press or, you know, specific, concessions that they think they're going to get, it's wrong. We have to work together as a conference. And, you know, this whole episode is just an embarrassment to the party. And they are doing nothing to advance the cause of conservatism and nothing to advance our agenda by doing this.
Sir, thank you for your time. We're about 3 hours away from reconvening on the floor of the House. As you point out at the beginning of this conversation, that there were conversations overnight. Hopefully soon we'll find out whether or not they are revealing conversations about the next step. Mike Lawler, thanks in New York. When you come back, maybe we can call you congressman. Until then, stand by. Okay? Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.